The top story coming in for this bulletin is from Telangana. Remember, 8 people have been currently trapped at a tunnel in Nagarkurnool district in Telangana, where the roof of the tunnel suddenly collapsed. 60 people at least were working inside at that point. Many managed to escape. 8 workers have sadly still been trapped. Joint rescue operations are underway. SDRF, NDRF, Indian Armed Forces are on the ground. Here's a report on the fate of these workers.
The clock is ticking. 8 lives are trapped inside Nagarkurnool tunnel in Telangana. Nagarkurnool tunnel's roof suddenly collapsed, which sealed the seepage at the 14-kilometer inlet of the tunnel on Saturday evening when 60 people were working inside.
मैं रुकते रुकते चला और साहब लोग था, फुरमानी सब थे, तो लोग भी पीछे देखते आए, मैं आगे निकल गया। उसके बाद आदमी उधर से लोग को लेकर आया, तो जो फंसे थे वो निकाले किसी तरह से, और जो रहे सो उधर ही रह गए।
While many escaped death, 8 tunnel workers could not make it out in time.
हम लोग जब बुलर के पास गए, बुलर से हवा लिए, हवा लेके जाने के वक्त पानी बढ़ने के बाद मोल गिरने चालू हो गया। उसके बाद हम लोग देख करके पीछे भागने लगे। भागते हम लोग आ रहे हैं, उस टाइम से मतलब आगे वाला आदमी पीछे रुक गया और हम लोग तो निकल गए।
Joint rescue operation by Indian Army, NDRF and SDRF teams is underway. Adequate amount of oxygen is being supplied inside the tunnel.
This tunnel, which leads from Srisailam to Devarakonda, had collapsed at a 14-kilometer range due to sudden inflow of water and soil. A part of a concrete segment which is used to close the seepage had collapsed, leading to 10 workers being trapped inside. 2 of them have been rescued and 8, including the site project manager, the site supervisor, and 6 others are said to be trapped inside this particular incident that has taken place.
Rescuers are yet to establish contact with the trapped labourers as their location remains unknown even after hours of continuous efforts.
वहाँ पे जाके हमने जो ट्रैप्ड विक्टिम्स है, ट्रैप्ड मजदूर हैं, जो वर्कर्स हैं, उनके नाम से उनको पुकारा और उनको पता करने की कोशिश किए कि वो लोग कहाँ हैं, कुछ पता चल जाए, मगर कुछ पता नहीं चल पाया।
Chief Minister Revanth Reddy is monitoring the rescue operations and has directed officials to expedite necessary measures to ensure the safety of the trapped workers.
Those that were on the tunnel mission or behind it, they could have an exit. This was about 14 kilometers inside. But there were 8 people standing in front of the boring mission. They have got trapped inside. We are doing our best to save the lives of 8 people, and then we'll see further what is to be done about this tunnel.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi dialed Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy on Saturday to take stock of the mishap. Rahul Gandhi too asked the Telangana government to leave no stone unturned to save the trapped personnel. Rescue teams are finding ways to enter the tunnel after the only entrance was covered in knee-deep debris because of the collapse. With Abdul Bashir, Bureau Report, India Today.
And India Today is ensuring that we do bring out what exactly is happening on the ground. And my colleague Abdul Bashir is presently at the site, at the tunnel collapse site. Abdul, good evening. What is the situation like? It's been over 24 hours. What is the status? What are you hearing? Take us through. Show us the location.
Well, good evening. We are at the location. This is the Domana Penta area of where this SLBC tunnel, the project, a 44-kilometer project where this particular incident of a collapse of this tunnel, the sidewalls, seepage and sidewall gushing of water and soil led to a collapse of the sidewalls of this particular tunnel. A concrete structure had fallen, and after which 8 workers, including an engineer, a manager, and 6 workers are trapped. Now, 34 hours it has been that this incident has taken place. The NDRF, SDRF, fire, Hydra, and all the officials, including the engineers, are still working on ground just to understand and remove the 8 trapped workers outside this particular tunnel. As you can see, all the measures are being taken, the necessary equipment and machinery is being provided, new techniques are being taken. This is the concrete material that is used. While after drilling or boring a tunnel, this is the concrete material which is used for to stop the seepage of soil. And this concrete material is said to have fallen on the workers there, where they are said to have been trapped 14 kilometers inside, where 200 to 300 meters is where the whole structure has collapsed. Let me show you the techniques that the NDRF and the army officials, right now a team which is now working inside in that the collapse site. The NDRF and SDRF teams have bought these materials just to use it technically in the muddy waters so that they don't slip and they can go inside and check where the workers are and rescue them at the earliest. As you can see around me are the military camp, all the ambulance, doctor assistance, medical assistance is being provided on ground here. All the officials from army to NDRF and everybody are constantly working on how to rescue the 8 trapped workers from the past 34 hours. Time now, as we can see, that this is a platform, a train platform that is placed here, in which the train which drops 14 kilometers inside to the workers are being dropped through this train inside in this particular.
Do you have any details about how far are they inside or deep into the tunnel? Where have the rescue personnel reached? How much time will it take to be able to get them out? Abdul?
Well, the military and the NDRF is right now inside the premises. They have told that it will take at least 3 to 4 hours to understand what is the situation to the other side of the collapse. Where are the workers? What is the condition? And we are waiting that NDRF and Indian Army team to get back and give a response as to what happened to the workers. Will they come along with the workers? Will what exactly had gone wrong in yesterday, which led to this particular accident, is being ascertained. So very shortly now, the team will get back with some kind of development. Either it will be the workers along with them, or the strategy as to how to get back the workers who are trapped inside this tunnel. Now, 14-kilometer stretch of this tunnel is a very big task.
Yes.
That the NDRF and the authorities of the state and the central government.
It's also a race against time, isn't it, Abdul? Thank you for getting us this ground report. We'll be tracking all that and more. It's a developing story. Remember, India has done it in the past. We've been able to successfully bring out trapped workers from such tunnels. One, what happened? That, of course, will be probed. But for now, it is to ensure that those 8 workers, including an engineer, need to be brought out as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Abdul Bashir. We'll be tracking that story from Telangana.